Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for December 29th until the 4th. I'm going to go ahead and start us off by pulling three main themes from my oracle here, starting with the Shaman Oracle, then the Herbiary, followed by the Quantum Oracle. So we're just going to go ahead and shuffle and get started here for you, Scorpio. If you're curious to check out your full year ahead, I do have those videos already out and ready to rock and roll for you, as well as the full month of January ahead, if that's something you're interested in. Okay. And moving on to the Herbiary deck. Alrighty. One more. Bear with me there, Scorpio. Can't believe it's already 2025. Wild. I'm just sitting here wondering how long it's going to take me to get used to writing that. Alrighty. Perfect. Pardon my reach. Now, next up, I'm just going to pull a couple of my Manga Tarot. These are going to be for the week ahead, and we're just going to kind of use these as like your base part of your reading. I will clarify them as well. The oracle here are just kind of meant to pull out any themes, anything to think about, things that might be coming towards you that aren't coming through in the tarot for you. Okay. Alrighty. So right off the bat, before I get cracking here, I will mention that I have been noticing a lot of change, a lot of shadow work, things like that within the collective energy. So wouldn't be surprised if that shows up, but we'll start talking about what we've got. The three Manga Tarot I've pulled are going to be clarified by the Shadowscapes Tarot here. So I might be shuffling a little bit here and there as we're getting into your reading here, Scorpio. But it looks like for the Shaman Oracle, you have the Shaman of Sorrows showing up. So this could be an indication of a little bit of shadow work on the horizon for you potentially. It's all good, Scorpio. I feel your pain. Now your Herbiary card is the integration. So what this kind of talks about is seeing the bigger picture, but also being aware of the parts that create the bigger picture. So basically, when you look at a Persian rug, for example, you don't look at each individual strand, but you're very aware of each individual strand. So it's like this is kind of almost a bird's eye view, an objective perspective. Oh, that rhymed quite nicely. I'm on a roll today. Now, in your Quantum Oracle, you're getting the loving woman. So this could indicate love coming in, but mostly I kind of just get positive connections. This could be friends, family. This could even be you pouring out your love to those around you. So this looks really good to start, Scorpio. But we're going to dive into the tarot now here, and we'll see how these all fit in while we're going through your tarot. but it looks like you start out the week at the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So, first off, I just want to mention here something that's really standing out is the fact that the wheel is on her back. So this kind of gives me the indication that there's something maybe you've been working on that feels a little bit strenuous, feels a little difficult. But as you can see, she's just about to push off the ground and step upward. Now, I do want to indicate as well that the wheel is a part of her. Interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune, I guess I should probably talk about the card itself. The Wheel of Fortune, it does talk about doors opening. It's this forward moving progress. It is a change in karma. Now this brings you to the Two of Pentacles. Now this talks about this need to find balance. This can indicate needing to find a better approach to the things we're doing, because sometimes things can feel like a little bit of a juggle. We'll check it out though. Now, this moves us to the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is kind of talking about, we could be a little reactionary potentially, but I kind of get this notion of curiousness from it. This desire to learn more, this desire to charge ahead on your path. But we're going to go ahead and start clarifying with our Shadowscapes Tarot for you, Scorpio, and we'll just get a more in-depth look for you. All right, starting with the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, what is the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio? Now, it's being confirmed by the Page of Wands. So this could, in fact, be a new opportunity coming up for you. This could be an opportunity to travel, things like that. You might find yourself networking with some people and finding a new plan of attack, a new project to work on. And I do kind of get the sense of a new creative project that might be quite fruitful for you. But the Page of Wands definitely talks about new opportunities as well as good luck coming in. Feels nice, especially to kind of bring in the new year, right? Take one more, Spirit. Interesting. This is confirmed by the Queen of Swords. So this tells me you're thinking very clearly, you're cutting through all the noise. I like to see the wands with the swords because it's not only clear, concise, keen thought, but it's also concise action as well with the wands, this fiery movement. And the Queen of Swords also kind of talks about knowing your worth. So, I mean, the Queen of Swords, she has her hand out usually. This means she is accepting offers, yes, but she's also got her sword at the ready. So if someone is not meeting her where she's at, look out, I guess, right? In the best way possible, just saying. All right. So this moves us into the Two of Pentacles. Spirit, what is the Two of Pentacles? The Two of Pentacles is confirmed with the Three of Cups. So kind of what I'm getting from this is if you've, like, the Two of Pentacles talks about a little bit of a juggle, a little bit of a struggle juggle, if you will, this need to find balance. I find that the Three of Cups confirming this, it kind of tells me you might want to seek out help from someone. If you feel like you're juggling too much here, if it feels a little chaotic, it might be a good time to reach out to others, ask for a helping hand, because I feel like that will really help with your endeavors here. Because I see it as, instead of just you on your own there, you've got two other people and you're no longer juggling. It's this harmonious situation here. And it feels like a fun celebratory time of the hard work put in. This looks really nice. Yeah, and I went to confirm it and you get the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever's happening here, if you feel like you're struggling and you've got a little too much on your plate, thinking clearly about the situation, not being afraid to take a step in a new direction for a new opportunity, to ask for help from people around you, because they're going to help you, right? They're going to make it easier. You're not going to feel like you're struggling or you're juggling. There's not going to be so much of a need for balance at this point because you found it with some help. And it's confirmed by the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever this endeavor is, it's going to be fruitful if you're willing to seek out the help for it. Because the Queen of Pentacles is talking about this health, its wealth, its happiness. And it looks really good. So yes, definitely middle of the week for sure. If you're struggling, ask for the help. It will be so much easier for you. This could be what the loving woman here is someone stepping in and giving you a hand here with what you're working on. And I do want to point out that this integration card, talking about seeing the bigger picture, but also acknowledging each part that makes up the bigger picture. I really feel that ties in nicely with the Three of Cups, because it's like we just kind of see when it's just us working on a project, sometimes we can be blinded by the entire picture, and that can make us feel overwhelmed and a little like, what do I do? So working with a group, I mean, there's 3 of them here. You could divide each of these parts up, each of these projects up into 2 each, instead of you doing all 6 of these projects here. Take it as it resonates. That's just what I'm getting for some of you guys here. All right. Now we're going to dive into the Page of Swords next and take a closer look at that. I'm just going to give my Oracle, my Shadowscapes Tarot one more quick shuffle, and we'll check that guy out. Spirit, what is the Page of Swords for Scorpio? The Page of Swords is confirmed by the 8 of Cups. So this is kind of a deep dive into how you're feeling about things. I see you walking away from something here, or swimming away, I guess, if you're in mermaid form here. But, because I mean, the Page of Swords, it talks about feeling reactionary, maybe a little defensive, but I also feel a deep curiosity with this card as well. We're going to pull another one, Spirit. What is the Page of Swords? Okay, 5 of Cups. We'll take another. Okay, so there it is. All right, so I was definitely wondering when the Shaman of Sorrows would come up, because, yeah, so far the first bit of the week looks really good. It looks really promising, like you've got quite a good handle on things. And then towards the end of the week, we have this, the Page of Swords showing up, maybe a little reactionary, a little defensive, but also curious. I feel deep curiosity, because it takes you to the 8 of Cups, where it talks about you deep diving into your emotions. You're kind of seeking healing here. And it's also taking what you've got and swimming away, walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. It's like you were getting something out of this, but it wasn't what you were looking for. And I really appreciate this, especially after the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords, as I had said before, she's taking offers, but she's only accepting offers from where she is already at. She's not accepting less than what she's worth. And I feel like that's what you're doing here towards the end of the week, is walking away from things that aren't serving you, because it's confirmed by the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups, it's talking about this disappointment. It's like we're focused on the negative things when we have so much to be grateful for. I mean, she's got these earth spirits trying to get her attention, but she's kind of focused on her heartbreak, her heartache, her losses. So I feel like you're getting really freaking curious about these sides of yourself, for lack of better words, and you're interested in healing that. I did mention there is a lot of shadow work in the collective. Like, you are not alone, Scorpio. This is all of us, right? New year, new energy. We got to get rid of the old energy, right? So this is really nice to see you kind of clearing that out and healing this side of yourself, because it moves you to the Nine of Wands. And this is talking about holding your ground here, being strong in your way. This may talk about putting up boundaries where necessary. We've got this fence here. So I definitely feel that, yeah, on your journey, keep going. Like, I feel like these are kind of rites of passage here. Starting with your page, you're kind of charging through, is what I'm getting. You're getting curious about these aspects of yourself. You're deep diving. You're healing this heartache, this loss, this need to focus on the bad. And you're expressing more gratitude, and you're defending your position. You're defending the ground that you've gained here, is what I'm getting. And this ground gained is learning to deal with our shadow. It's learning to integrate. It's learning to integrate. That's funny. Because, I mean, it's interesting. It's like there's so many pieces to the puzzle. There's so many pieces that make us who we are. Not all of the pieces of the puzzle are going to be beautiful. Not all of the pieces of the puzzle are going to even make sense to us some of the time. But honestly, it's finding a way to integrate those pieces of ourselves, the pieces that feel that we have to walk away from something, the pieces of us that feel we've lost too much and we feel like there isn't enough. It's finding ways to integrate that, because those pieces of ourselves are not useless, not at all. Our shadow, all it wants is to protect us. That's why it's there. The shadow, we can even refer to our shadow as the shaman of sorrows. They really have our best interest in mind. They're just hurt and they need some love, right? Just need a little bit of love. So I feel like for you here, yes, being aware of the bigger picture, but not getting too caught up in just the objective, knowing that there are different pieces, right, that make up the whole. Just as we are pieces that make up the whole of the all, the world, the planet, the universe, the energies that be. But I feel like your shaman of sorrows here is kind of being introduced to your loving side here with the loving woman. I feel like you're giving this side of yourself the care that it needs and seeking out help from people when you're feeling a little overwhelmed as well, Scorpio. But I think I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care now.